The Evidence Hub is a tool for communities to pool their collective intelligence and build evidence-based knowledge through online debate. This Evidence Hub, for example, targets a community which is reflecting on energy awareness. So it provides an online space for this community to share ideas about how they spend energy and how they can change their behavior to save it. So what are the building blocks of the Evidence Hub and what people can actually contribute to? People can add key challenges that are basically the main objective for the community, like in this case, reflecting on behavioral change and smart devices. Key challenges can then be subdivided into issues, so people can add their problem with tackling different objectives, or ideas can be added to solve those issues. Here is the list of ideas, and that's where normally ideation or question answering tool will stop. But the Evidence Hub also allows to add facts and, more importantly, to discuss ideas and facts by adding arguments or counter-arguments supporting different people, ideas and facts.
Now let's see how the building blocks of a hub can be visualized. Let's start from issues. So issues can be represented as a list, and by clicking on each of the issue you can see who raised the issues, when, and the description of the issue itself. Issues can be sorted by title, modification dates, connection, and votes. Let's see, for example, what the issue most voted. Well, it was raised by Lara on the 15th of October, and you can explore these issues in different way. So as a full details, as a knowledge tree, you can chat about it, or as a network graph. So let's look at this one by one. The full details visualization give you a central focus widget visualization that represent the main problem. People usually have very few information about the impact of their consumption, and around that all the elements connected to it. For example, you can see there are two key challenges that this issue is addressing, and there are 9 ideas that have been added by the community to answer this issue. There are still no facts added, and so on. People can also chat about a specific issue. So for example, they can say, I think this is an important issue to tackle because blah blah blah, and they can add this to the chat. Of course, other people can simply reply and create a thread in the chat view. Another way to somehow see the knowledge distillation about this issue is the knowledge tree views. So we can see this issue is part of two threads, one about behavior change and the other one about smart devices. Let's open the first one. We can see this issue has been responded in different way by the community. Actually, there are several ideas that we see here, and some of them they have been also intensively debated. For example, here we can see that there have been 2 arguments added and 2 counter arguments added to these ideas. There are other ideas that have been still not debated, so people can just go to the right arrow and add supporting on counter argument, or simply vote with a thumbs up, thumb down.
The issue can be also represented as a network graph. We can see here at the center in yellow the issue, and around it all the different ideas that have been added by a community to address this issue. Then if we zoom out, we can see that while looking at the color code, the arguments are represented into purple. And if we zoom into one of this specific idea, we can see that link colors and label help me to understand what arguments have been added to support a given idea or to challenge it. The EvidenceHub also supports social network visualization, which represent relationships between people that have been built through the debate. People can be connected with green, red, or black links. Green links represent when people agree. Red link represent people that disagree on something. And black link represent neutral relationships, such as, for example, people responding to the same issue. Finally, the Evidence Hub allows geodeliberation by providing geolocation of people, project organization, and ideas. We can see, for example, this community has enriched the description of user by embedding flash videos that can be directly replayed into the geomaps. To know more about the Hub, please visit evidence-hub.net. Thank you.